Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to my channel Physics with Rams. So today we are going to see the concepts of rain and man case, as well as we are going to solve the numericals based on this rain man case. Come to the case of this rain man case. Here we consider the rain as a v suffix r, velocity of the rain, as well as here we consider a man. So the velocity of the man is represented as v suffix m. And here the velocity of the rain with respect to man is represented as v suffix rm. Based on these three velocities, we are going to represent the rain man case. So here come to the case of this rain man case. It is similar to that of river, boat, as well as aeroplane, wind cases. So here as we consider that velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to velocity of the rain minus velocity of the man. So here let's see the concepts. So before going to see the concepts, actually while coming to the case of this numericals based on this rain and man case, we solve this numericals based on a triangle law. So let's see the first case of this river man. Observe that if rain is falling vertically with velocity v suffix r and observer is moving horizontally with a velocity v suffix m, the velocity of rain related to observer will be. So here we have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to observer. So in order to represent that, as you observe that the rain is falling vertically, v suffix r, and the man is moving horizontally in the forward direction like this, and the velocity of the man is given as v suffix m. Now based on this velocity of the rain as well as velocity of the man, we have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to man. So here what we do is we just extend the velocity of the man in the backward direction. So if we consider it as origin, then a velocity of the man is being represented as minus v suffix m bar. Why? Because it is being represented along a negative x-axis. Now the velocity of the rain with respect to man is given as v suffix rm by using this line. So here the angle between the velocity of the man and the velocity of rain with respect to man is being represented as alpha, and here we consider the angle as beta. Now here observe that this is the position with which the rain will be appeared to this man, as this is the angle made by the man for holding the umbrella, angle made by the man in order to hold the umbrella so that he may not get wet. So for this case here, as you observe that the velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to velocity of the rain minus velocity of the man, whereas the magnitude of this equation is given as velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to under root of velocity of the rain's square velocity of the man's square. This represents the equation of magnitude. Now we have to represent the angle alpha. It represents the angle of the rain appeared to this man, whereas tan alpha is given as tan alpha equals to opposite side, nothing but v suffix r by adjacent side v suffix m, and here sin alpha equals to opposite side, nothing but velocity of the rain by hypotenuse, velocity of the rain with respect to man v suffix rm, and cos alpha is equals to adjacent side, nothing but velocity of the man by hypotenuse, velocity of the rain with respect to man. So this represents the case. So here we had represented this alpha as a rain which is visible to the man who is moving in the forward direction, whereas beta is nothing but the angle with which the man is going to hold the umbrella, that is being represented as a beta. So in this case tan beta is equals to opposite side, nothing but velocity of the man by velocity of the rain v suffix r, whereas sin beta is equals to opposite side, nothing but velocity of the man by velocity of the rain with respect to man, as well as cos beta equals to adjacent side velocity of the rain by velocity of the rain with respect to man. So based on that, with which angle the man should hold the umbrella so that he may not get wet when he is walking in the forward direction on a horizontal path. Take a screenshot, we will continue. Observe the next case. When the man is moving with a velocity v suffix m related to ground. So velocity of the man with respect to ground is represented as v suffix m towards east. So here let us represent the directions as east, west, north and south. And the rain is falling with a velocity v suffix r related to ground. So here velocity of the rain with respect to ground is v suffix r by making an angle of theta with vertical. Then the velocity of the rain related to man is represented as v suffix rm. So here we have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to man. So here as you observe that let us consider the vertical path and it is represented as y. Here the man is moving towards east direction with a velocity of v suffix m. V suffix m. So here observe that the rain is falling with a velocity of v suffix r and it makes an angle of theta with vertical. It makes an angle of theta with respect to vertical. So here now we have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to is being represented by this line, which makes an angle of beta. So here the distance of the point is represented as x from vertical. So it is considered as x. Why? Because the man is moving along the horizontal. So with respect to man from the origin vertical path, we consider the distance as x. So here observe this. Based on that, now we have to represent the equation. Whereas we know that velocity of the rain with respect to man is equal to velocity of the rain minus velocity of the man with respect to ground. So here as you observe that the angle theta, tan theta is given as tan theta equals to opposite side x by y, adjacent side, whereas the man has to hold the umbrella so that he may not wet and it is being represented by beta, whereas tan beta equals to, so this is the angle position with which the man has to hold the umbrella and it is represented as x minus v suffix m, x minus v suffix m by y. With this angle the man has to hold the umbrella. Suppose if the person increases his speed, then the rain appears vertical to the man like this. As the man increases speed from v suffix m to v suffix m1, whereas v suffix m1 is greater than v suffix m, then the rain appears as vertical to the man in this direction. So this is the case if the man increases his speed. Suppose if the man still increases his speed from v suffix m1 to v suffix m2. So here we are saying that velocity of the man is being increased from v suffix m1 to v suffix m2. So based on that case, here as you observe that the rain is falling with respect to vertical by an angle of theta and the man is moving in the forward direction towards east with a velocity of v suffix m. So as the man increases his speed, the rain appears to the man in this direction. It is falling in the backward direction like this. So the man has to hold the umbrella by an angle of beta. So as we consider it as origin, then we represent it with a negative sign v suffix m2. From the origin, the distance is being represented as x and the vertical distance is being represented by y. Then here, as you observe that the rain will be appearing in this direction. The man should not get wet. He has to hold the umbrella by an angle of beta with respect to rain. So here velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to velocity of the rain minus velocity of the man. Whereas here tan theta is equals to opposite side by adjacent side. So here we have x by y, whereas the angle with which the man has to hold the umbrella is tan beta is equals to v suffix m2 minus x by y. With this angle the man has to hold the umbrella. Take a screenshot. We will solve the numericals on these concepts. The first problem is rain is falling vertically with a velocity of 10 meter per second. Here velocity of the rain with respect to ground is equals to 10 meter per second, and a man is moving with a velocity of 6 meter per second. Velocity of the man with respect to ground is 6 meter per second. Find the angle at which the man should hold this umbrella to avoid getting wet. So here now we have to represent the angle with which the man has to hold the umbrella so that he may not get wet, and also find the relative velocity of rain with respect to man. We also have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to man. So we have to find the angle as well as we have to find the velocity of the rain with respect to man. So in order to represent this, here we apply the triangle. So as you observe that a man is moving in the forward direction with a velocity of v suffix m horizontally, whereas the rain is falling vertically. The rain is falling vertically, v suffix r. So here as we extend this, we can represent the relative velocity of rain with respect to man. So it represents minus v suffix m. Observe that the direction of v suffix r, velocity of the rain, should be opposite to that of velocity of the rain with respect to man as well as the velocity of the man. As you observe that these two are in the same direction, velocity of the rain with respect to man and velocity of the man are in the same direction in a triangle, whereas here velocity of the rain is in opposite direction. It is similar to that of resultant velocity. So here that's why it is being represented with the opposite direction. So here as you observe that, let us consider the angle at this position as theta, whereas tan theta is equals to opposite side, nothing but velocity of the man by adjacent side velocity of the rain. So here as you substitute that, here we have tan theta is equals to velocity of the man is 6 meter per second by velocity of the rain is 10 meter per second. So here 2 3 is 2 5. So here we get a tan theta equals to 3 by 5, whereas theta equals to tan inverse of 3 by 5. So the man has to hold the umbrella by an angle of tan inverse of 3 by 5 so that he may not get wet. Whereas now we have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to man, whereas the velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to velocity of the rain minus velocity of the man, whereas velocity of the rain is 10 meter per second and velocity of the man is 6 meter per second. So here the rain appears with a velocity of 4 meter per second to the man. Take a screenshot, we will continue. The next problem is a man is moving with 5 meter per second. So here velocity of the man with respect to ground is 5 meter per second, and observes rain is falling vertically at the rate of 10 meter per second. So here velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to 10 meter per second. Find the velocity and the direction of the rain with respect to ground. So here we have to represent the velocity of the rain with respect to ground as well as the direction of the rain. So here observe that the man is moving in the forward direction with a velocity of v suffix m. Here velocity of the rain with respect to man is falling vertically like this. So here as I observe that the rain is falling by an angle of theta with respect to vertical. Now we have to represent the direction as well as magnitude of velocity of the rain. So here we know that velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to velocity of the rain minus velocity of the man. So here as you observe that these two will be in the same direction, whereas it will be in opposite direction. Now based on that, here we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem, whereas we know that hypotenuse square equals to side square plus side square. Then here we have velocity of the rain is equals to under root of velocity of the rain with respect to man whole square plus velocity of the man square. Velocity of the man square. So based on that, here velocity of the rain with respect to man is 10 meter per second, nothing but 10 square plus velocity of the man with respect to ground is 5 square. So here we get 100 plus 25. So here we get 125. So this can be represented as 5 root 5 meter per second. This represents equation for velocity of the rain with respect to ground. So now we have represented velocity of the rain, whereas we have to represent the direction of the velocity of the rain with respect to ground. So here this represents theta, whereas tan theta equals to velocity of the man by velocity of the rain with respect to man, which is equals to velocity of the man is 5 by velocity of the rain with respect to man is 10. So here we get a tan theta is equals to 1 by 2. So here we get a theta equals to tan inverse of 1 by 2. This represents the direction of the rain with respect to ground. Take a screenshot, we will continue. The next problem is a standing man observes rain falling with a velocity of 20 meter per second and at an angle of 30 degrees with the vertical. So here observe that since the man is standing, velocity of the rain with respect to ground is 20 meter per second. And here the angle made by the rain with respect to vertical is 30 degrees. So now here as you observe that now we have to find the velocity with which the man should move so that the rain appears to fall vertically to him. So here the rain has to be appear falling vertically to the moving man, whereas the man is moving with a velocity of v suffix m. So now it represents velocity of the rain in opposite direction, whereas with respect to vertical it makes an angle of 30 degrees. Since here we have 30 degrees and it is a right angle, so here we have 60 degrees. Since here we have right angle, 90 minus 30 is 60. So based on that, now we have to represent the velocity of the man. So now here, from this here we consider cos 60, whereas cos 60 is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse, nothing but velocity of the man by velocity of the rain. From this here we get a velocity of the man is equals to velocity of the rain into cos 60, whereas the velocity of the rain is 20 meter per second. So based on that we can represent it as 20 into cos 60 is 1 by 2. So here we get 10. From that velocity of the man is 10 meter per second. So in order to appear the rain vertically to the man has to move with a velocity of 10 meter per second. So observe the second case. If he further increases his speed, rain again appears to fall with 20 meter per second and 30 degrees with vertical. Find is a new velocity. Now we have to represent that the rain is appearing to fall with a velocity of 20 meter per second and with an angle of 30 degrees with vertical. Now we have to represent his new velocity of the man. Whereas observe that the rain is appearing to fall with a angle of 30 degrees. So here we have 60 degrees because the total angle is 90 degrees. Now based on that we have to represent the velocity of the man. Whereas velocity of the rain with respect to ground is 20 meter per second. As he increases speed, the rain appears to increase its angle. So based on that, here we can represent that the magnitude of all the velocities will be equal. So based on that, we can represent that velocity of the rain with respect to man is equals to velocity of the rain is equals to velocity of the man, which is nothing but 20 meter per second. So if the man moves with this speed, here the rain appears to fall with a velocity of 20 meter per second and with an angle of 30 degrees with a vertical. Take a screenshot, we will continue. The next problem is a man is running on a horizontal road at 8 km/h, finds the rain falling vertically. So here observe that a man is running on the horizontal road with a velocity of 8 km/h, whereas the rain appears to man falling vertically. So here it represents velocity of the rain with respect to man. So here this represents a velocity of the rain. Now if he increases his speed to 12 km/h and finds that the drops make an angle of 30 degrees with a vertical. Now we have to represent the speed and direction of the rain with respect to ground. So in order to represent this, here what we are going to do is we are going to consider the velocity of the man, and here the man is moving with a speed of 12 km/h. So 12 km/h. So now the rain is falling like this, velocity of the rain, whereas the rain is being appeared to the man like this, whereas it makes an angle of 30 degrees with vertical. It makes an angle of 30 degrees with vertical. Now if we draw a vertical line at the center, so here observe that as we have 30 degrees, so here also we have 30 degrees. So now angle made by the rain with respect to vertical is being considered as alpha. So here we get alpha. Now based on that we have to find the angle alpha as well as we have to find the velocity of the rain and velocity of the rain with respect to man. So in order to solve this, here observe that up to this extent we have 8 km/h. So the rain appears to be vertical to the man when he is moving with a velocity of 8 km/h. So here we have 8. So the remaining velocity is 4. So from this we have to represent the equation. Observe that it is a right angle triangle and we represent the points as A, B, C and D. Now consider the triangle BCD. From BCD, tan 30 is equals to opposite side by adjacent side, 4 by BC, where tan 30 equals to 1 by root 3. Then we have 4 by BC. So from this here we have BC equals to 4 root 3. Now we have represented the magnitude of this line BC. Whereas from this now we have to represent the velocity of the rain. Whereas observe that here we have right angle triangle and we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem to this triangle ABC. So from triangle ABC and we are applying the Pythagoras theorem, here we get a hypotenuse square, VR square is equals to side square, nothing but 8 square plus, and here we have BC is equals to 4 root 3. So 4 root 3 whole square. So here we get 64 plus 4 square is 16 into 3. 16 into 3. So from that equation here we have VR square is equals to, so observe that 64 plus 16 3 is 48. So we know that 64 plus 48 is equals to 112. So from that here equation we can represent that VR equals to under root of 112, which is nothing but 4 root 3. So velocity of the rain with respect to ground is equals to 4 root 3. Now from this we have to find alpha. For this we consider tan alpha is equals to opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. Nothing but here we have 8 by 4 root 3. So here we get 4 to the 8. So from this equation we can represent that alpha equals to tan inverse of 2 by root 3. So this represents the angle made by the rain with respect to vertical. Take a screenshot. I hope that you had enjoyed my video. Please give a like to this video, share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.